Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Reselling Rhythms. If you're new to my channel, my name is Adam, and you're watching Adam's Exploits. On tonight's live stream, I will have an open panel where I invite other resellers to join me to discuss reselling topics such as current events, Bolos, tips, strategies, etc. What we're going to try to do is make you guys more profitable. So if you're a reseller or you want to become a reseller, you're in the right place. So we're going to say hello to a few people in the chat, and then we'll get started shortly. The 30-minute notice did go out, so I'm hoping people will be joining us very shortly. I want to thank Sharon for being here, my moderator. I always can count on Sharon. I really appreciate her being here. And like I said, I'm sure a few of you will be filling in shortly. If you're watching the replay, you're welcome to leave comments in the comment section below, and I make every effort I can to get back to you in a very timely fashion to answer any questions you may have. Like I said, I'm going to invite guests that pop in my chat to join me. If you have questions for my guests as well, I will have contact information from them, and we will be able to contact them as well. So I have a little sip of water here, guys. I got a little dry throat here. So like I said, the notice did go out, so we should have a few people joining us shortly. And then we'll get started. I have some current events, some things that are affecting eBay sellers as well as Amazon sellers. I have some personal experiences with eBay and Amazon I'd like to share with you guys, as well as some information that affects us as resellers. So like I said, guys, people will be joining us, and I don't want to inconvenience the people that are watching the replay. So we're going to get right into it, okay? And I'm sure people will start filling in. And guys, if you're in the chat, please say hello. And like I said, it's an open panel. It's an open panel discussion. So I'm going to have allow you guys, if you'd like to join me, you're more than welcome to. And like I said, I'll put the link in the chat, and you're welcome to join me on the panel. So anyway, let me get started, guys, and we're going to discuss a few things that are affecting us as resellers. So first of all, the USPS, guys, I'm sure most of you are aware of it, but they're having a temporary shipping rate increase. As of October 18th, these rates will take effect, and they will be in effect through December 27th. So basically through Christmas. Basically, it's any packages that we are shipping will be affected. Priority Mail Express, First Class Package Services, Parcel Select, Parcel Return Service as well will all see rate increases. One thing, as I mentioned to you guys before, is that I use Pirate Ship. It depends that if you're a top rate or a top rated plus seller with eBay, whether or not you get any discounts on shipping. So if you're not a high volume seller, if you don't offer free returns, quite a bit of the time, Pirate Ship is cheaper. Another benefit of using Pirate Ship is that you can tie a rewards credit card to it. I have a cashback card tied to Pirate Ship. So typically what I do is I check the rates on eBay first. Then I check the rates on Pirate Ship, and at least for me, like I said, because I'm not top rated plus, I'd say 9 times out of 10 the rates are less or the same with Pirate Ship. So I just end up using Pirate Ship, and basically what you do is you sync your Pirate Ship account with eBay, and it'll import your current items that have to be shipped into Pirate Ship, and then you ship it. It'll send out notifications. It'll send out tracking numbers, et cetera, et cetera. So it works really well for me. So again, guys, it's an option if you don't have the top rating or the top rating plus with eBay to take advantage of that. One of the things I want to share with you guys, and I did put a couple links to what I'm discussing in the comment section below. What I'm going to discuss with a couple things as far as Pirate Ship. Here's some kind of like a rules of thumbs with Pirate Ship. Again, I took these off of Pirate Ship's website. And again, the links are in the description of the video below. So you guys are more than welcome to check that after the show. I'm going to just read this for you, and then I'll get into it and say hello to a few more people that are joining me in the chat. I appreciate you guys joining me. Here's some, according to Pirate Ship, here's kind of like some of their comments as far as what to do as far as shipping. Here's some simple rules of thumb on which shipping services to use to save you the most money. There's some pretty simple rules of thumb when it comes to knowing what will be the cheapest way to ship. If your package is 16.9 ounces or less, then using your own packaging with the first class post package service will always be the cheapest. So actually it should say 15.9. They're saying 16.9, but basically if it's under a pound, you want to use first class packages. Now, if your package is over 1 pound, but fits in any of the flat rate envelopes or small flat rate boxes, those are the cheapest way to go. If your package is over a pound and doesn't fit in these boxes, that's cheapest to use the smallest box as possible and use priority mail cubic. Again, that's kind of what Pirate Ship is known for in the reseller streets, as I'm going to call them, the priority mail cubic. Only if your package weighs more than 20 pounds would medium or flat or large flat rate boxes be a good deal. Regional rate boxes are never a good deal. And again, this is according to Pirate Ship, guys. So I'm sure you guys have experience using Pirate Ship, and some of you, I know Michelle, you've used cubic shipping. Some of the other people have used Pirate Ship for cubic shipping. And again, for me, it's less expensive. So let me just pop into the chat, guys, and say hello to a few of the people. I can see that Michelle has joined me. Thank you, Michelle. One of my moderators is here. I appreciate being here. I already said hello to Sharon. Thank you for being here. Miss Beth is here. Reseller Rowboat. Philly Picker, what's up, buddy? Again, you guys are more than welcome to join me. I'm going to put the link in the chat for StreamYard, and it's not odd, but it's been convenient. A couple times I've had this type of show, and it's been very successful. So you guys have a lot of knowledge out there, and if you're willing to share some of your tips, your bolos, your experiences, it's beneficial to the other resellers. And again, that's basically why I'm here, guys. I've told you in the past that I come from a family of school teachers. I resell kind of out of necessity due to some illnesses, and keep me busy. And that's why I do YouTube as well. And I really enjoy trying to help people. And like I said, I do a lot of networking. I know some of the larger resellers, and I follow some of the resellers, and I follow some of the reseller chats. So I know you guys have quite a bit of knowledge. And Beth, I know you're busy with dinner, but you're more than welcome to join me after the fact. I'm going to put the link in the chat right now, guys. So if you're welcome to join me, I said I'll put the link in the chat. You can join me. I'll get notification that you're in the green room, as they call it, and you'll be able to join me. So I'm going to put the link in the chat, and we shall get started with some more information here. Let me put the link in here. And like I said, guys, you're more than welcome to join me, and we'll just just general reselling chat. I've been invited quite a few times. A lot of times I'm not camera ready. What I like to say. So again, I put the link in the chat. So all you basically have to do is click on that link. It's pretty self-explanatory. You just have to give StreamYard permission to use your microphone, use your video camera, et cetera, et cetera. Then I'll bring you on. What I do suggest, if you have headphones or earbuds, to wear them, because there can be some echo. I do have the echo feature checked off, so she'll eliminate that, because I am wearing earpods to avoid that. But again, guys are more than welcome to join me, so I'd appreciate it. Like I said, Beth said she would join me, because she's getting ready for dinner. But Beth, after dinner, if you're welcome to join me, okay? Anyone else is welcome to join me as well. So let me get back. I said hello to a few of you guys. Let me get back to some more information. Again, I talked about the shipping rates going up, so be aware of that. Question for the people that are in the chat right now. And again, you guys that are watching the video after the fact, watching the replay, you can comment in the comment section below. Will you be passing on the costs to the buyers? A lot of sellers use calculated shipping, where they put in their dimensions of their package, their weight of their package, and they pass along the shipping costs to their buyers. What I typically do is use flat rate. It's just the way I do things. It's easier for me. If it's first class postage, I typically will factor in what the cost is. Like I said, I told you guys, and I did a video recently where I was jokingly, and it's just true. I use Beverly Hills 90210 as the zip code, because I live in right outside of Philadelphia, New Jersey. So I use the 90210 area code, because now we all know as resellers that it's just not weight that affects shipping costs in first class. It's also distance. So I factor in, California is my distance. And that's what I do. So I'll charge, let's say if something costs me $4.20, I figure, well, there's fees involved, my cost plus eBay fees, plus PayPal fees, or, managed payment fees. I factor it into the cost. So if it's $4.20, I'll charge you like $4.95 or something for my shipping. So again, I'm assuming most of you are probably going to pass along that cost to your buyers or use calculated shipping. Again, just be aware of that as of October 17th. October 17th, I believe was the date. I'm sorry, October 18th through December 27th is when these rates will be going up. So keep that in mind when you're doing your listings. If you're putting up new listings, keep that in mind when you're, like I said, if you do flat rate shipping, keep that in mind when or if you're combining shipping, if you're factoring the shipping costs into the cost of the item and you're selling something for, $25 and you're factoring in your cost of shipping, make sure you factor in that the shipping prices will be going up. And a lot of resellers are predicting that rate may not come down, that the Postal Service is just going to raise those rates and that they'll come January 1st or whatever, beginning of January, they'll just charge those same rates. So we shall see. A couple of things I want to discuss with you guys. There's been some eBay glitches. I know Beth, I don't know if Beth's still in the chat. She said hello earlier. I know she had issues with eBay's managed payments. There has been reports that there have been problems with eBay's managed payment system. I know on Monday there were some issues with people not being able to access it and not be able to access their funds. Again, I'm still in the old system, the PayPal system, so it didn't affect me. And I also know that on Tuesday, eBay's platform was down. I was able to ship some things out on Monday, but Sharon, don't worry about the bot. Okay, it's there for a reason. In case I don't have a moderator. Anyway, so see, you got me distracted. Anyway, so there were some issues with eBay on Tuesday with the platform was down. My understanding, it's back up. Yes, item specifics. I know that I saw that in some of the chats. I know Vicky from Katie and Vicky was posting that she had a lot of problems with item specifics. I had some of my listings that I checked off things on item specifics when I went back in, and I told you guys, and some of my tips as far as when things are slow, trying to how to kickstart the eBay algorithm, Cassini. There has been some issues with the item specifics not being checked off, and that can cause some problems. And I noticed that some of my listings where I had them checked off before, they were missing. So that's a lot of extra work. Especially if you have a large store. I was reading a blog about reselling, and it had the percentage of people to have less than 200 up to 250 listings, 250 to 500, and I think it was 500 to 1,000, and then 1,000 and over and 5,000 and over. The vast majority of the people have under 500 listings. But again, there are some people that have 1,000 listings. So if you have problems with item specifics, that's a lot of extra work. You're still in the old PayPal program. Deb, I don't know you, but thanks for joining me. You're more than welcome to join the chat if you want to come on. I don't know if you're camera ready. I always joke when people invite me to come on their stream. I said, I'm not camera ready, but you're more than welcome to join me if you like. And like I said, it always goes better when I have a guest on, because then I can, play off the guest and we can discuss, what you guys feel. And I did try to book several different guests. I believe one person I might have lined up has been a previous guest on the show, but she was not available. She was actually going on like a road trip to visit another reseller. So I'm hoping to have her next Wednesday. I will reach out to her tomorrow, and very knowledgeable reseller with a lot of experience, and super nice person, and really, really helpful when it comes to helping other resellers. So she has a YouTube channel. So I'm hoping that she'll be able to join me. And if not, I have several other people I want to try to line up. So again, let me put the link in the chat, guys, if you want to join me again. This is a StreamYard link. It's very, very, very easy to navigate. Basically, you just have to give StreamYard permission to join, have access to your microphone and to your video camera, and then you're more than welcome to join me. And I'll see you in the green room, and I'll bring you on the stream. A couple other things I wanted to discuss was reminder. Here we go. We might as well just do this, because I did this. I was preparing for the show, and I said, let me just do this for kicks. There you go. I always get this messed up because StreamYard is a mirror image. Welcome to Q4. We're in the fourth quarter, guys. Reminder, if you need shipping supplies and you have an eBay store, you can use your fourth quarter eBay store coupon. Hey, J Dong, thanks for joining us, buddy. So if you're haven't used your coupon, your fourth quarter coupon, you can use it for Q4 for shipping supplies. Now Another thing I wanted to discuss, like I said, we talked about the glitches. Anyone else experiencing issues with the eBay managed payment system? Sharon, I don't know. I don't think we discussed it, but have you been having problems with the eBay managed payment system? I'm sure Sharon will respond shortly in the chat. I know quite a few people were having issues. They weren't able to access their funds. And I know there's been some concern that there might be issues with their your 1099s from PayPal. There might be issues. They're afraid that the reporting might get messed up. So that has been one of the issues that has been coming up in some of the reselling chats. Michelle, you don't have any problems. Michelle, you are in the managed payment system. Okay. And you had no problems either, Sharon. Okay. You can't cancel orders right now, and eBay won't help me. Okay. Well, one of the things I want to show you, guys, was it's funny. I shouldn't say funny. Kind of odd, I guess, is more like it. I had discussed before where I've had some, I don't know if it's porch pirates or whatever, and I live in a relatively, decent area. I am near a park, and we get a lot of traffic in the park. People that aren't from the neighborhood or whatever. But I sign up for all the notifications. I'm registered with USPS. I'm registered with FedEx. So whenever I get anything shipped, register with Amazon, they give me notifications. So I got a notification, just basically, basic stuff that, we talk about replenishables, things that you want to sell on the various platforms, replenishables, I should say. So what I needed a shower curtain liner. I needed the little things, the hooks that hang, and I needed a new shower curtain rod. So of course it comes in pieces, So I got the hooks yesterday. So I get a notification on my phone. I get a text. Okay, your Amazon package has been delivered. I say, okay, great. And I see my Amazon Echo, it's flashing or whatever, and it tells me my package has been delivered. Great. I open up my door. I see this big, huge envelope, and I guess you can see what this edge looks like, right? Well, guess what? I didn't open up this package. $14 shower curtain. Not pricey. I don't know what happened. I don't understand how a driver can pick this package up that weighs, 2-3 ounces. I have my scale here, but I don't want to weigh it on waste your guys' time. How they could see this and then just leave this here. Now, did a porch pirate come and tear open the package and just pull out my shower curtain lining? It happens. Also, I've had eBay boxes stolen. They just disappeared off my front step. So again, as resellers, we question people and saying, no, I didn't get my package, yada yada yada. But it does happen. Sharon, it has happened to you before. And that's right. You have security cameras and different things. See, I don't have that. Literally within 3 minutes of me getting the notification. it could have been out there for 15 minutes. Could have been out there for an hour for all I know. By the time I got the notification from Amazon, but then you go through. You don't talk to people when you deal with Amazon. It's such a huge company. You don't really talk with people, even as sellers. I know people complain as sellers. They complain about trying to get a hold of a live person, customer service. But like I said, so I'm trying to say, well, it was partially damaged, this, that, and the other, and they're telling me, well, send it back. Well, I can't send it back because I don't have anything to send back. so I finally went through the chat bot. And then it said basically, I told them I didn't receive it, and they said, okay, we'll send you out another one. So, but again, guys, it happens. What were we saying, Deb? I used to catch you on Wednesday afternoon, so I would listen while at work, so I couldn't comment. Okay, great, thank you. One of the reasons I switched to nights, guys. Long story short, I'm trying to, spend a lot of money trying to invest in YouTube. May or may not look like it, but I try to invest in it, equipment and things. I have a nice microphone. I'm just using a webcam right now. I have lighting. I have different, things. I think I told you guys I bought a camera. I bought lenses. I want to eventually buy a gaming computer, because to live stream on anything other than StreamYard, some of these services, you need more of a robust computer. With more memory and a good graphics card. So I'm going to invest in a computer. So anyway, long story short, I just let you guys know, I would like to try to make a little bit of money from my YouTube channel. so that I can kind of, offset some of my expenses. Again, that's why I'm doing eBay as well. Trying to make some extra money to, supplement my my small pension and my money that I get from the government due to my health issues. But that's why I do YouTube, and that's why I do reselling, to keep myself busy and keep myself active. So you said when your Reeboxes were delivered the whole time that they were open, right? Yeah, like I said, I thought it was so weird. I mean, I guess somebody just saw this big, huge box on my front step, and they figured, oh, maybe it's something expensive. I had it. What did I have? Something expensive was being delivered. I forget what it was. I think it was like a $200 or $300. Oh, was it my camera? It might have been my camera. It might have been my Canon camera. And I'm looking, and the guy pulls up like in a regular car, and I didn't recognize the car. I just happened to be looking at the front window, which I don't typically do. And I'm thinking, okay, well, maybe this is my my delivery. And the guy starts walking over to my neighbor's yard. It's like, I said, excuse me, is this for? And I shouted out my address, and he says, yeah. I said, well, that's the wrong address. That's 1. I'm 3. It's like, oh, okay. Never said I'm sorry or anything, but that was a $400 some camera that he was going to deliver to my neighbor. Now, if my neighbor was going to keep it, I don't know. It was electronics, and then the driver would have said, hey, I delivered it. Kind of weird. When I got my shipping yesterday, they actually took a picture of it. I just had some, like I said, some replenishables and these the shower curtain hooks. But they took a picture of that. This thing with the torn open package, I guess the guy didn't want to take a picture of it if it was torn open, or guy or girl, I guess I should say. I didn't take a picture of it. So anyway, it happens. A couple other things I want to discuss. I'm just checking my notes here, guys. Just a reminder, this coming Monday, the 12th, Bill Penny, who is not in the chat right now. I was going to try to have Bill join me. Like I said, I tried to book a couple of different resellers to join me, and they were all kind of busy tonight. He is actually away, and I believe he's probably on his way home. So Bill and I do a bi-weekly reselling show every other week. Bill, again, has the YouTube bug, and I offered to help Bill. I had met Bill at the eBay Open 2017, I believe it was. It was the first year I went. Yeah, 2017, 2018, right? They didn't have it last year, and then obviously they didn't have it this year. So I met Bill in 2017 at the eBay Open. So he and I have become friends, and like I said, he has the YouTube bug. So he wanted to do a YouTube show, a live stream, and I said I'd be more than welcome to do it with him. And we're just going to switch it back and forth between each other's channels. We're going to do it twice a month. So this Monday, it'll be at 8 p.m. This Monday, October 12th, we'll be doing. It's called Life of a Reseller. We'll be on my channel, so you'll see the notification that I'll post the link or whatever. Schedule it on YouTube, and you'll see it. So you can join us on Monday at 8 p.m. So I just want to check the chat, guys. Like I said, I'm just curious if you have any experiences with. Again, if you guys want to join me, I'll put the link in the chat. Again, I try to be apolitical. I know there's a debate going on later this evening. So I guess it's, unfortunately, I would like to have guests on, so we could, I like to try to keep the show about an hour. So we'll probably end up doing it, 45 to 50 minutes, unless I got some people to join me. Steven Judgment Care is a great guest. He's been joined me before on the live stream when I do open panels, but I haven't seen Steven for a while. And Steven, if you're watching a replay, please reach out to me. I'm just concerned. Hopefully you're doing well. I missed you in the chat, and I just curious how you're doing. So, Steven, if you're watching a replay, please just reach out to me. All my contact information is below the video in the description section, and Sharon's been sharing it. Thank you, Sharon. So, guys, you can contact me via Instagram, via my email, which is basically the name of the channel, adamsexploits@gmail.com. No apostrophe, just adamsexploits@gmail.com. I also have a Facebook group. I'm trying to build that Facebook group up a little bit. Basically, it's a drama-free zone. I don't allow advertising for products or other channels. Basically, what I want it to be is a channel, a group, where you guys can share information amongst each other. Say you find something and you're having trouble identifying it, and have a lot of good resellers. I really want to grow that group exponentially. So if you're not a member, please send me a request and I'll approve it. So like I said, I would like to have a little more back and forth. At this point, I'm posting, current event articles and things of that nature, and also posting the links to the show, so you guys get notifications of that. But again, I would like to have it some kind of, byplay back and forth with the other resellers. If you guys have some tips or, current event articles, you're more than welcome to share it in there. Again, I just don't want it to be, like a drama. And I like drama free. There's enough drama in regular life. And I don't want to have drama in my group. You're not camera ready? Okay, Deb. But anyway, so guys, I'm just gonna read, basically go through the chat a little bit. I'm just gonna check my notes to make sure I didn't miss anything. And then we'll just have a little reselling discussion. And then we'll probably wrap this up in about 15 or 20 minutes or so. Again, guys, please share if you have any. I'd asked before, by the way, when I had done my video, my live stream with Chris, the Thrift Shop Hustler. Hey, Jennifer. I don't think you join live streams, but again, I don't have any guests tonight, so you're more than welcome to join me if you would like to. I have never seen you join a live stream, but you're more than welcome. So I will post the link in the chat. But again, so there's been some issues with the different, reselling platforms. I know, hey, eBay addicts. Again, I have an open panel, guys, so you're more than welcome to join me. I'm posting the link, you stream our link in the chat. If you guys want to join me, just discuss reselling. You don't have to hang out for the whole show. You can talk, 10, 15 minutes if you like, and just whatever's on your mind as far as eBay or Amazon, whatever. I know I've spoken with Sharon. Sharon, I'm not going to share any big, huge secrets, but Sharon and I have spoken. I know she said there's some issues with getting her FBA shipments checked in to the various Amazon warehouses. I'm assuming you guys, if you're Amazon sellers, you're probably having the same issues. My understanding is Amazon is not guaranteeing the 2-day delivery anymore. And then also, I meant to write this down, and of course I forgot. I did do show prep, guys. I believe it's the 13th and 14th next week. I think it's Tuesday and Wednesday are going to be Amazon Prime days. Sharon saying it's taken more than 30 days or more. Well, that's more than 30 days. It's 30 days or more to have her shipments checked into Amazon warehouses. So I believe it's Tuesday and Wednesday. Again, guys, if you have an Amazon account, just double check that. Amazon Prime Day. And then I believe that Walmart is starting theirs 1 day earlier. I know Target is doing something similar. So should be interesting. My understanding is I'm reading some articles about the Prime Day. Get a little dry here, guys, because I'm used to having other people talk. I'm doing all the talking. My understanding is they're going to have a lot more things, replenishables, things that are related to us spending more time at home, working from home. I guess spending more time, doing homeschooling with the children. So apparently they're going to have a lot more devices that are related to replenishables and things such as homeschooling. And obviously they're going to have a lot of their devices on sale, the Echo devices. Excuse me, guys. Going to have a lot of their Amazon devices on sale too. They have $50 off on the Audible books. The promo for that. I don't know if any of you guys take advantage of that. I thought it was a little pricey. It's $150. Excuse me, for the yearly subscription. And then like I said, the promo is going to be $50 off. So basically what it amounts to is $100 for 1 year. And basically you get one Audible book per month. So you're getting 12 Audible books. So it's costing you roughly $8 per Audible book. So I don't know if that's something that, I don't know what their policy is. I don't know if you ever, I think you have a certain amount of time to listen to that book. I don't think you own it per se. I purchase things, like ebooks from, Kindle books. When you purchase them, you own them. I don't know how it works with Audible. I don't know if you're basically you're renting them or how that works, but I mean, I guess if it's, if you're into that, I mean, we all want to be educated and, do the best we can to educate ourselves to be more, whatever, more competent as, in business or in our personal lives. So it may be worth it to you guys, to spend that $100 per year. And then after the 1 year, I believe it's going back up to $150. But again, so that's going to take effect next week. And I believe let me just look it up real fast, guys, while I have you here. Just bear with me here, and I'll just real fast. I believe it's Tuesday and Wednesday. Is it the 12th and 13th? I'm just going to double check, guys. So let's see. 13th and 14th, right. So that's October 13th and 14th, which would be next Tuesday and Wednesday. Okay. So Sharon's saying you can keep them or turn them back in and get another one. Okay. So in other words, if you don't finish the book within 30 days, you can't get another book. So I guess it's just you only can basically have one book at a time. Okay. So I guess it depends. I mean, I guess it's a good way to get it as opposed to purchasing a book or an ebook. If you're doing your listings, that's another thing I want to recommend, guys. If you're a reseller and you're busy doing your listings or whatever, typically, like I said, when I have my interviews, when I have other guests on my channel, it's almost like a video podcast. So what I tell people is, guys, you can basically just play my video in the background. You don't have to even watch the video. You can just listen to the broadcast. I could use the watch hours, and then typically there's a lot of knowledgeable resellers on my show. When they drop, I call them knowledge bombs. I was watching a YouTube creator show earlier today, and it was funny. The person that was hosting the live stream said, "Oh yeah, I've had guests on my live streams," and they were actually talking about live streams, which was kind of odd. And they said, "Yeah, a lot of times we have guests on, and they drop knowledge bombs." I'm thinking, well, maybe that's where I got that comment, knowledge bombs. But like I said, when I had Steven on Judgment Care USA, he's just a wealth of information. So again, Steven, if you're watching a replay, please reach out to us and let us know how you're doing. So going to put it in the chat one more time, guys, the link, and then I'm just going to review my notes and probably talk about a couple more things, and then again, guys, so I don't have anybody scheduled this week. I tried to schedule several different resellers. One was on a road trip, meet up with another reseller, and another one was not available. And then my other people that I typically rely on, they were, life gets in the way, guys. One of the resellers was having car problems. And then they said, "Hey, we got to make money." I said, "Please go make money." I said, I can wing it. I know this is like my 100th and 20th show or something like that. So I can wing it. It's just that there's not a lot going on right now. Like I said, I just want to remind you about the price increase that takes place October 18th. Get these dates straight. It's October 18th through December 27th. The USPS on all packages. Your cost of shipping is going to go up from first class packages all the way up to Priority Express. So keep that in mind when you're doing your listings. And if you guys have eBay, obviously there's been some glitches involved. I know there's been some talks about on eBay from the various higher level executives that eBay is going to make some improvements to their platform. My only concern is with eBay, when they change things, there can be glitches. They said they've been making, minor changes throughout the year. But when they did it first institute the item specifics, it was a nightmare. People had all kind of problems. I mean, listings were disappearing. I haven't heard anything recently. I know, like I said, I believe a couple of reselling rhythm shows ago, I mentioned to you guys that they're having some issues with phantom listings popping up that were sold like 2-3 years ago, and then also items that have been disappearing. So that's another thing. I figure if I talk long enough, things will pop in my mind to talk about. That's another thing, guys. I mean, some of you might have 1,000 or 2,000 items. So I know it's difficult to do an inventory. But if you have 200, 300, 400, 500 items, break it in little manageable sections. Maybe you do 2 bins today and 2 bins tomorrow and 2 bins the next day. Make sure your inventory is accurate. Like I said, sometimes things drop off the platform. Sometimes things have already been sold and they're already listed. That's my plans tomorrow, to do redo my inventory. Right now I'm not carrying a lot of inventory. I do have cash piles. And again, guys, we're in Q4. So you have any of your clothing, like your heavier clothing, get that listed. Even your summer type clothing, realize the seasons are different throughout the world. I mean, we're rolling into fall and winter. In other countries, they might be having spring or summer. So if you're a part of the global shipping program, make sure you still have your your swimsuits and your summer wear listed. But again, make sure you have all your heavier clothing listed. Make sure you if you have any kind of toys. I have several toys. This I had bought. I need the list. I think I have 4 units of this. I bought this when Toys R Us were going out of business. This was only $1. I'm kind of waiting out, the old saying, the race to the bottom on Amazon. There's also the race to the bottom on eBay. There were people selling it for like $10 and free shipping. I'm thinking, well, even if you paid $1 and shipping is going to cost you over $4, so then you're in $5 plus your fees, plus, what are you making? $2, $3? Now I've talked to other resellers and they talk about having certain, they call them loss leaders. What I would call them is low profit, low ROI, low return on investment items on their platform. So to generate kind of sales, that's something that you can look into too. Again, if you have replenishables, ideally that's what you want to do. Come up with some kind of replenishable. It could be cosmetics, could be candles. I mean, candles, typically are glass. I mean, some people are hesitant to ship glass, but if you can find something that people are using on a regular basis, if you have food or cosmetics, people even ship, adult diapers. I know, Bill was on the channel. I think it was on, I don't know if it was on my show or the show we did together. And he was talking about when he first got into the resale, he made a mistake and he sold these adult diapers and he had the wrong shipping. I don't know what he charged for shipping, whether it was, $15 or $20, and he ended up shipping it to Hawaii and it cost him like $40 some for shipping. So I believe he either broke even or lost like $10. But again, as a new seller, guys, that's one of the most difficult things to learn. In my opinion, 2 of the most difficult things to learn are the shipping, and also what items sell and how quickly they sell. That's the big issue. And I've discussed before in this channel, I'm trying to get kind of out of clothing. Not totally out of clothing, but I like to be more into accessories, and get into some shoes if I can. So do accessories, shoes, a handful of clothing items, and eventually I would like to be at least 60% hard goods. I told you I purchased a lot of jewelry over the past year and a half. I was kind of getting hooked up at all these different auctions, and you kind of get caught by that auction bug. It's back in the day. I used to go to casinos, and you gotta learn. You don't want to chase a loss. You got to have a budget, and you got to stick to your budget. So I would get caught up in these auctions, and I would say, "Oh man, I really like that. I can make some money on that." And you set a number, and you say, "Okay, I can make money at this number, but if I let it go up to a certain amount, then it's not profitable." So you get caught up in the frenzy of the auction. And then sometimes you stick it to yourself. That's something too I want to bring up to you guys. I've mentioned that before. Be very careful with a lot of these YouTube auctions. I'm not trying to disparage anybody, but please do your due diligence. Sometimes if something is too good to be true, it can be too good to be true. Like I said, if you're purchasing something for your personal use, that's one thing. But if you're purchasing something for resale, pull up, have eBay tab up, have whatever Amazon tab, whatever platform you sell on, have that tab up, research the current listings and research the solds. If somebody's selling something for, $15 and it's selling for $20 on eBay, with free shipping, why bother? Oh yeah, that's another thing. Thank you, Sharon. Sharon's feeding me some tips. Thank you, Sharon. I had mentioned this on my other video, and that's another thing, guys. I'm trying to get into recording more videos. It's a lot easier for me to do lives. I'm trying to learn how to edit. Not that that's your problem. I'm just being honest with you. I'm not very good at editing. So Sharon had messaged me. That's true about triggering the eBay algorithm. Cassini, make sure you list every day. I had mentioned that I don't know what the magical number is as far as listings, but typically you want to list at least 5 items a day. And, we talk about batching things. They talk about batching things on eBay, batching things as a reseller. They talk about batching things on YouTube. Guys, through YouTube, that's besides the point. But you want to batch things. You want to group things together. So if you're doing, and I'll fall back to my nemesis, jeans. I have them handy here. I got them all over the house. But anyway, pair of women's jeans. You want to batch it. So in other words, I can't do more than 5 pairs of jeans pictures. I get discombobulated. I have adult ADD. So I'll do like 5 sets of pictures. So I batch all my pictures, and I'll take all my measurements. I'll batch all of them. I'll write. You can put. Some people are really good with touch type, and they put them into the platform, the app or whatever. I like to write them down, and then I upload them. I have templates on my eBay listings. So I have a jean listings, I have a hat listing, I have the different types of listings, shirt listings, I have templates. That's something too that you can do to save you guys some time. But batch things out. So what I was saying was, like what Sharon was saying about going into Q4, you want to trigger that eBay algorithm, Cassini. eBay algorithm Cassini, she's very fickle. I guess she's a she. Cassini sounds like a female. She's very fickle. And one of the things we do know is you have to list. On the eBay platform, it's list or die. If you don't list, your sales really struggle. So again, like what Sharon was saying, list every day. And again, what I was saying, referring back to the batch listing, is you can do a bunch of listings. Say if you have time, maybe you're a parent and you work a full-time job and you do reselling part-time. You're doing your listings in the middle of the night or whatever. Do 15, 20 listings if you can, and then spread them out over, 5 here, 5 here, 5 here, 5 there, etc. eBay asks, what are my plans for the fourth quarter? If you guys follow my channel, I've had a lot of health issues. My plan is to try to feel better and try to get more listings. So what I'm saying to do is to list every day. I have quite a few of items in my cash pile, death pile. Again, you're not here to hear about my tales of woe, but I've had a lot of health issues, and that's why I'm not really doing a huge volume on eBay. I've been doing this for almost 4 years now, reselling. So I kind of know what I'm doing here, and I follow some of the larger channels. And like I said, I used to moderate on quite a few channels. In fact, when I was talking earlier, I told you I was watching a YouTube creator show, and I was talking at one point, I was moderating on about 30 different channels. And probably 25 of them were reselling channels, whether it be, jewelry or, eBay, Amazon, et cetera, et cetera. So, I have a lot of knowledge, again, but like Sharon said, you got to list every day. And if you don't, your sales will suffer. eBay likes activity. We talked about sending out offers to watchers. Again, that's something that's relatively easy to do, guys. eBay gives you notification, on the app or on the computer. You'll see, you have X amount of watchers on these items. Again, when you do your listing, if you're going to factor in free shipping, again, remember, shipping prices are going up October 18th through December 27th. So you want to, pad the price a little bit if you're doing flat rate shipping, or if you're doing free shipping. Pad it a little bit more if you're going to have best offers. So eBay's algorithm Cassini likes best offers. That bumps you up in the search rankings. You can also do promoted listings. That bumps you up in listings. Plus, if you do a promoted listing, you have your original listing, and then you have your promoted listing. So for a while there, eBay was kind of, I'm trying to keep it clean. They were being kind of unfair, let's put it that way, to some of us sellers. They were only giving you one or the other. They weren't giving you your original listing plus the promoted listing. So now they do. So they'll give you, if you list something even at 1 or 2% promoted listing, you'll have 2 listings for that one item. So obviously, if you do a promoted listing, you're going to get that second listing. You have your original listing. If you have best offers, that helps with Cassini, with the algorithm. Triggers that. Hopefully, it moves you up. Free shipping is another thing that eBay likes. Again, I discussed in that video, there is no such thing as free shipping. You always factor in the cost of shipping. If you're going to offer free shipping, factor in your cost of shipping. And again, keep in mind the prices are going up for the holiday season. Factor in that there's fees involved. There's basically 15% fees is what I factor in. Like I said, it's typically 10%ish from eBay's fees. And then you have your PayPal or your managed payment fees. So factor that in. Send offers to watchers. Again, I've had friends of mine, resellers, that say that was a game changer. They get 1, 2 sales. Again, these are larger stores, obviously, but they might get 1, 2, 3, 4 sales a day. Maybe they're sending out 25, 30 offers to watchers, and they're getting 3, 4, 5 additional sales. So again, pad your listings, pad them with a little bit extra cushion, so to speak, so you can do that. And then again, that's again, we're talking about padding your listings, offering free shipping. I don't offer free returns. Some people believe in that. I'm not a big fan of that, but like I said, you have top rated, you have top rated plus. I'm getting notes here. Can you put that stuff in the chat, Sharon, so I don't have to pop back and forth? You're more than welcome to pop it in the chat. I'm trying to concentrate on the screen. I appreciate you messaging me, though. Just put that in the chat. I'll watch the chat. That was the other thing. Sharon had messaged me. Again, we're getting kind of into the fall season, and things are opening up a little bit, at least outside. We had talked about doing yard sales, garage sales, going to flea markets or swap meets, depending upon where you are. I know, and thank you, Bax. I know Sharon. I think Sharon's area, they call them pop-ups. Basically what they are, I know in England and Scotland and Northern Ireland, they call them boot sales. They go to a field, and we call it a trunk in our car in the U.S. They call them boots. The trunks or their cars are called boots. So they do a boot sale. They'll pull up and they'll set up a table behind their car, and they do boot sales. But again, that's an option, guys. So if you have stale items, you can put them in flea markets, or you can do a yard sale. Sharon, I just want to read Sharon's comment. Let me put Sharon's comment up on the screen here. Hit the yard sales right now. It's prime time yard sale season. Depending upon where you are, absolutely. Get those great finds and resell them. Absolutely. You're finding games. Okay, games. Okay. Well, that's the other thing too. People are home. So, I mean, the kids are home or whatever. The movie theaters are a dying breed. Some of you guys might know Dave, the Thrifty Dad. I know he was working as a general manager, and he was doing reselling part-time. For all type of purposes, the theater's going out of business. So basically the theater opened. I think they closed down. Guys, if you have any Regal theaters, they're closing as well. I don't know where exactly they're based. I think they're based overseas, but they're closing all their theaters down. The Regal theaters in the U.S. are all closing. So it's a different world. I heard a commercial. I don't remember the exact terms today on the radio, but basically it was, you have to adapt, you have to change, you have to be flexible. So I don't even remember what the product was. I'm just thinking, wow, that's something I should have written it down. I should, how you have voicemail on your phone. I should have left a voicemail on my phone. I call myself a Stunat. I mean, stupid in Italian. I'm not Italian. Sometimes with Stunat, I should have done a voicemail so I would remember that. But again, basically you have to adapt, guys. You have to think. You have to change up. If things aren't working, the definition of insanity is doing the same thing repeatedly and expecting different results. You do the same thing over and over and over again, typically you're going to get the same results. So if you're doing something that's not working, switch it up, change it up. So like Sharon said, if you have things that are dead, consider doing a yard sale. Consider doing a yard sale, a garage sale. Again, wear your mask. I'm a big masker. I don't want to get political, but I'm a big masker. I can tell you I have health issues. So, go to flea markets, go to swap meets that they call them out west, or pop-up sales that apparently they call that in the Southwest. They call them pop-up sales. That's another option you guys can do to help your sales. So we're pushing about an hour, guys. I just want to see if there are any other comments or questions in the chat. And again, if you're watching the replay, please feel free to leave any comments or questions in the comment section. I'll get right back to you. I'm hoping to have another guest scheduled for next week. And again, I talked about Bolos. I got a little sidetracked when we're talking about Bolos earlier when I had Chris, the thrift shop hustler, on talking about Bolos. I think that's really a valuable show, guys. So I'm trying to bring on other various resellers that have been, have a lot of experience, and maybe they can share with us their little niches and things. And Sharon's talking about games and puzzles. Again, that's ideal, with what's going on in the world these days. People are staying home and they're ordering food in. And again, Valerie, who's not in the chat, I guess she's out doing her DoorDash or whatever. She's part of that gig, gig with the DoorDash or whatever. When I went to the supermarket today, I saw somebody from Instacart was picking up stuff. So again, that's an option, guys. If you're slow on your reselling platforms, consider doing DoorDash. Excuse me, or Instacart. Anyway, guys, I did a lot of talking tonight. Unfortunately, you guys weren't camera ready, which I understand. I haven't been camera ready in the past. If you like this kind of content, please consider subscribing. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up on the way out. Remember, I will be doing a live stream next Monday at 8 p.m. on my channel, Life of a Reseller with Bill. So please look for the notification on that. We shall see you next time. Thank you, guys. Take care.